Hi there, welcome back to Living in the Pacific Northwest with Hal Byrd. I'm Hal Byrd, and if you're new here, I want to share with you why we started this channel. We relocated not knowing anyone at all in the Pacific Northwest, not in Oregon, not in Washington, and certainly not in Clark County or Vancouver. And it was very challenging. So when we started this channel, when I became an agent, when we started a relocation company, we had in mind a particular person that was similar to us. We wanted to be that person, that realtor, that expert, that friend, that advocate, that guide for people as they were just getting started on their journey in the Pacific Northwest. And I'm super grateful to say that we've helped dozens and dozens of people relocate and call the Pacific Northwest home. And one day I hope that you're one of them if you're not already here enjoying this beautiful area that we now call home. But I also know that if you're just finding me, it can be really daunting to figure out who you want to represent you as you buy your first home in the Pacific Northwest. So I wanted to share this testimonial from some of my very loved, very valued clients, and you can hear it straight from the horse's mouth about what it's like to work with me and what their process was like as they relocated as well. So you'll hear some of their highs, some of their lows, some of their challenges, just the curves that presented along the way of their purchase. And maybe it'll give you some context and help you out as you decide who to put your trust and confidence in as you relocate. So just remember, you can always shoot me a text if you want to know anything about living in the Pacific Northwest. So I hope you enjoy. Stay tuned. And we're rolling.
Okay, my name is Tom Harper. This is my wife, Janelle.
Hi.
And we used to live in beautiful Bend, Oregon, where a lot of people are moving to. We were there almost 20 years. So having invested in the real estate there, when we decided to come here, we sold the house there and took the proceeds and decided to move here because I have family here. And my wife wanted to finish her career at her dream job at a children's hospital. So she works at Randall's Children's Hospital in Portland.
I'm an RN there, so yeah.
And we met Hal online. I did. I was the first one to see Hal. And my wife was working and I sat at home, so I'm retired, and I watched the YouTube and I kept seeing these things about Vancouver. And there was this couple from California that came all the way up to Vancouver, and that intrigued me. So I started watching Hal's videos. The good part about her videos is it's much more than real estate. It's about the entire area. It's what there is to do, what the good parts of the Pacific Northwest are, and their own journey she puts into some of her videos because they're discovering the area too. Now, from a real estate standpoint, like I said, we sold 20 years ago, so this was kind of new and there's a lot more involved. And then in the COVID era too. So we decided to get a hold of Hal before you even had the job?
Yes.
And we came over, and because I have family here and I needed to be close to my mom who's aging, and so we came over and got a hold of Hal, and we kind of jumped the boat a little bit. We hadn't sold our house, she didn't have the job, but we just felt that we could get a hold of her and she would show us and she would work for us without even having that commitment that we were 100% going to be here. I think all of us knew that it was going to happen. So we had a tremendous experience with Hal. First, we wanted to buy a house that my mom could live in with us, and we didn't find out till later she didn't want to live with us. But Hal is very flexible. If I was to use one word, I would say conscientious, the two words, and flexible. Like the Navy says, maximum flexibility, max flex.
And Hal is just honest.
Yeah.
She's there for her clients. She was there for us, and now we call her friend. So that has been the evolution of her journey, and the fact that she knows the area well, she knows the real estate, she knows what to look for, what kind of characteristics in different areas are. So she's been a tremendous help for her, and she's learned this so quickly in the short time she's even lived here. So I wouldn't have gone with anybody else. I think some other real estate agents that might be older might be kind of sucked into working for their company. She's working for us. And as an older couple, we needed somebody that was a little more techie because we don't know all those ins and outs, and we can't always call our son that's an IT tech. So Hal's been great on the tech part. She's been good on finding what we need for our lives going forward. So I would 110% endorse her as your agent.
We will recommend her highly.
Yeah.
And would you agree with me that there was times that she was not afraid to push us?
Yes.
It's like, have you considered this? And she put us in touch with a great lending person, and the lending person became a friend.
Yes.
Just like Hal and her husband are our friends. The builder, the person who represents the builder of this house we just bought, which is gorgeous by the way, and fit into our price range, they are now friends of ours too. So it's more than just buying a home, it's creating relationships.
Yes.
And when you're in a new place that you
important.
really haven't lived before, that is so important, and it gives you a lot of peace of mind.
Yes. And her husband's a little bit older, so he fills in whatever gaps that she might, and the two of them go everywhere together. They're quite the couple, so.
Oh, thank you.
They are the right people for you to get if you're moving to Vancouver or Ridgefield like we are.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations. We just love you guys.
We love you too.
Thank you.
Sure.